Climate change solutions, carbon offsets. Carbon offsets can be a useful tool to help us get to net zero. Carbon offsets put a dollar value per ton of carbon avoided or removed from the atmosphere through the project-to-buyer funds with the purchase of an offset. These offsets can later be sold or traded as carbon credits. However, the quality, reliability, and net impact of these credits can vary dramatically. We use the term carbon offset to name a wide variety of methods to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Some of these methods are actually putting the climate at greater risk, while others are mission critical to reaching climate goals. So educating ourselves about them can literally make a world of difference. Carbon offsets can be used to offset emissions that are produced by industries or individuals. There are two main types of carbon offsets: capture and avoidance. Capture offsets are generated by capturing and storing greenhouse gases that would otherwise be released into the atmosphere. Examples include carbon capture and storage projects, which capture and store carbon dioxide emissions from power plants and other industrial sources, and reforestation projects, which absorb carbon dioxide through the growth of trees. Avoidance offsets are generated by reducing or avoiding emissions that would otherwise have occurred. Examples include energy efficiency projects, which reduce energy use and emissions, and renewable energy projects, which generate electricity from sources such as wind or solar power rather than using fossil fuels. There are several potential benefits to carbon offsets and credits. Carbon offsets can provide a financial incentive for companies and individuals to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions. Carbon offsets can help to offset emissions that are difficult or expensive to reduce, such as emissions from transportation or industrial processes. Carbon offsets can help to create a market for emission reduction technologies, which can drive innovation and the development of cleaner and more efficient technologies. However, there are also some potential drawbacks to carbon offsets and credits. Carbon offsets can be opaque, complex, and difficult to understand, which can make them difficult for individuals and businesses to understand and trust, and can easily lead to greenwashing claims. Carbon offsets can be subject to fraud and manipulation, as they rely on accurate reporting of emission reduction. And there's a high variability in the quality of carbon offsets, as the methods used to generate and verify the credits can vary greatly. Some carbon offsets are generated through highly effective and verifiable projects, while others may not result in significant emission reductions or may not be accurately reported. Carbon credits may not always result in real verifiable emission reduction, and they rely on a market-based approach that may not always align with actual emission reduction goals. So carbon credits can be a useful tool for reducing greenhouse gas emissions, but it's important to carefully consider the type and quality of offset or credits being used, and to use them in conjunction with other emission reduction measures to ensure that they are effective in mitigating climate change. Some best practices for you if you're considering purchasing carbon offsets. Make sure you do diligence on the project and registry issuing the credits. Consider consulting a carbon marketplace that conducts its diligence and curates a selection of high-quality credits. Consider consulting a platform that ranks the quality of the project selling offsets. Check the notes for more tips and links to help you in your carbon offset journey.